Hey, what's going on, everyone? I hope y'all can all hear me. Yeah, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. So, this is pretty much a pickup. I did promise and tell some people uh, that I would have a conversation about this, but this is something that came about from uh, my sister and co host, Face Channel. Shout out to her. Um, Definitely, she is like she be on it, and sometimes we have agreements and disagreements, and usually we talk on different ladders of the scale. So it is definitely a conversation that we have been having for a while, and I want the men to sit in and definitely have this. Um, Sit down and definitely have this because this is something that as men we have to have the conversation. Um, we have to be realistic about this because then we're going to start seeing we're watching things unfold, right? The conversation or the thought process. One, first off, it spurred from that of women saying this. That women don't should not have to compete, like Danae. Now we don't want to just generalize it off of Danae, but one of the anthems or the aspects that men you need to understand this that you will have to and you need to compete. You always need to be 10 toes down, always ready, always vigilant to step up and do what you need to do for your household. Now I know you're gonna have some people saying that. Hold up, why do I need to compete? If I got to compete for your love, then I don't need you. I don't need you. Well, I'm hearing what you're saying. I'm picking up on that. But see, y'all need to understand this. Love is a battlefield. You're gonna fight for what you want. You're gonna fight for what you yearn for. If you ain't willing to fight for what you want or what you believe in, then you never really loved that. You never really loved that. You never actually really because see, I'm gonna fight for my child. I'm gonna fight for my woman. I'm gonna fight for my family. I'm gonna fight for my community. I'm gonna fight for the things that I love because that's what I believe in. That's what it's honestly is a part of my being. And see, if I don't believe in it enough, guess what? Um, it never really was mine. It never really was mine. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll have where some people say, I don't care. Like shit, that's a bust anyway. You have where some men and see, Sally, we got a reality that a lot of men need to understand. A lot of men were not raised to fight. And I mean by fight, I mean not just go around getting scruffle, but actually to stand 10 toes down, stand as a man for what they believe in. You'll fight. I would hope you would fight for a position or that job, right? You would fight for that, wouldn't you? You would fight. You would fight for your belief, right? That's something worth fighting for. Would you fight for your woman, your woman? And would you fight for your child? Would you fight for your home? Now, if you're saying hell no, I won't fight for those things that I named off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not challenging your masculinity, but I just got to tell you, as a man, it's going to be called into question. See, this has been something since the dawn of time that men have been fighting and competing for these things. They have been. And now you have it where men are like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to compete. I don't want to actually put forth the effort. What's going on, Half Dragon? I don't want to put forth the effort. Then you shouldn't have. You as a man, you cannot complain and say, I don't have that access. You can't say nothing about that. Would you fight for that position at that job? What about to be the top student in your class, in your group, in your platoon? Black men, you got to stop being afraid of competition. You want a woman by your side, don't you? You got to go fight for that, buddy. You got to compete. See, the thing about it is, competition is not bad. It's not always bad. It's healthy. It's something that, see, as a man, just because you get that, don't mean it can't be taken away. Because, see, you should always be 10 toes down trying to give 100% and put forth your very much effort. You think that a lot of us men like to go outside in the frigid cold when we had to be in our warm bed? But we understand that, guess what? We got to do what we got to do to make sure those bills get paid. You know, do you know what it takes that when you tell a young man when in a competition when he loses and you hear the other men say, "Hey, get up, boy." But I lost. I get you that you lost, but get up. There's always time for another day. You can keep on trying. I've had plenty of times. I went to a job interview. I dressed to impress. I said everything I needed to say. I did everything I needed to say. And guess what? I still didn't get the job. I've had times where I tried to court to gain the affection of a woman, and I just was not the one that was favored. I've had times where I've tried to do things and different things in society, and guess what? I was not number one. And I had to learn to gain my faith and position. Yes, competition does build character. It is the bedrock on which we build on. What kind of men are we raising that we're telling them not to compete? If we're telling black men stop, don't compete, it's going to be a hard day. We got hard days ahead. And this is why you're not getting the best placement of men anymore. Black men, are you afraid? Black men are afraid to compete. Black men are afraid to compete now. They want access to quality. They want to be the champion, but they don't want to. They may not want to do what it takes to be that champion. Not so, buddy. Then I heard this nuance of a conversation from women. Black women don't have to compete. That's a lie. Women have been competing since the dawn of time. Women were told that. There's not enough good quality men out there. Same as there's not enough good quality women. So you know what's going to happen? We all weren't born. We all weren't born under a silver spoon. You got to compete, baby. You're not promised to get a good man. You're not promised to get a quality man. So you got to do what you got to do to get that household, to make sure your child and your husband or your man have quality share of life. Sadly, we have it where some women they don't feel, well, I don't need a. They'll say there ain't no competition. Bullshit. There's competition. That's why you're doing the things you're doing. Women have to compete. Women understand they need to compete. Hence why they do what they do. There's no getting away from that. Same thing for the men. Same thing for the men. You hear a lot of men that talk about the home, but don't want to compete, to have access and have even rights to sitting on the throne. See, you can be the king, but that don't mean that somebody ain't gonna try to dethrone you. That's why it's called the courtroom politics. See, that's the thing about it. It's the throne. It's the throne politics that get dangerous. They can get scary. And see, I understand that some people will say, "Well, nah, like it's not even like that." Why should an older woman compete with a younger woman? Well, you don't have to, and you shouldn't need to. You compete against your peers. This is why you're seeing older men go into the more so the easier bracket where the younger men are at. I wouldn't see. I don't do that. I don't go down there to the junior league where the younger men are at to try to take from their spoil of prizes. What do you mean by that, BMT? So I'm not going to go there and start sneak dissing the younger men, right? Let's say I'm a wrestler, right? And I go down there to the junior or the middle school wrestling to go compete in there. This is why I side eye older men who talk about going to younger, naive women. Y'all can feel whatever y'all want to feel. I don't care. But see, I'm not gonna lie. I listen to a lot of y'all conversations, and a lot of y'all sound weak as shit. A lot of men sound weak as shit. They don't want to compete with men like Cyrus, like Half Dragon. They don't want to compete with their peers. They rather go down there to the junior league, the little league. They rather go down there to where the kids still learning how to get Similac off their lip. The same thing when I listen to women say that if I got a man, why do I need to compete? And I'm like, well, baby, are you saying that once you what you did to get that man, you ain't gonna try to keep it up? Because see, the next woman, see, y'all gotta understand, women are predatory, territorial. Women are territorial. You ain't doing what you need to be doing. You ain't. See, and this is why I try to tell a lot of you women. This is why you wonder why your man starts to slide or move away from you. No, babe. So you're gonna do that thing. You're gonna. You know what I'm saying? I got with you. I'm looking for you to keep up the obligations of stuff that I thought you were gonna do towards us building a lifestyle. What about the upkeep? Good morning. This nonsense to say that women don't have to compete just like the men. It's bullshit. You won't compete, woman. That black woman, I want you to understand, you are going to compete. There are not that many quality good black men out there. There are not. That's few and in between. And all of y'all are not promised to have good stock. So guess what? I'm seeing y'all having to pick from goddamn the filth. So no, as you start to have to pick from that kind of filth, you know what you got to do? You're like, well, it's okay. So you got to lower your standard. And see, that's a problem why we're getting low quality family, low quality schooling, low quality society, low quality men, women of endurance and characters, because people understand that, guess what? I don't want to compete because, see, if I compete, that means I have to raise my standard. That means I have to be at my best. That means I'm not giving no room for failure. I demand that I should have something fitting of what I am raising my standard toward. And see, people are afraid, but myself included, are afraid to be let down. That when you start putting forth 100% effort and you see that the person right next to you says, yo, I'm going at 100%. Why aren't you? Well, why are you going so hard? Well, hold on. Aren't we supposed to be in this together? Aren't we supposed to be running this 1600 together? Why ain't you picking pace? Why ain't you trying to keep up? See, it turns my stomach and gets me angry when I see it where a woman is out there busting her behind. She got some lazy bum that's literally attached onto her, and literally she's telling herself, well, at least I got a man, but that man isn't doing nothing. But see, no, that's fine to say, Geely. Isn't that what dating is for? That's fine to say. And we understand that nuance when people say that's what dating is for. But let's get this out the way. But I always like that. See, here's the thing about it. When people start off, this is why I say, black men, you have to compete. Because see, what you do when you start off the race, and this is what happened when it's called complacency. Complacency is evil. Complacency is the devil. Complacency means the weakness. You'll see where a man will do everything in his power to get the woman, but he won't keep up that momentum, what it takes to keep. You see, you got a woman, but you can't do what you need to do to keep up that woman. Oh yeah, you can get there on the car lot. You might get lucky for her to co-sign your bullshit. You might be able to get her off the car lot, but god damn it, to keep up them payments, to keep up that of what you told in that room of agreement. See, in that room of agreement, you made a contractual obligational deal that I will keep up this of the rates. Oh, see, we can use the car. But see, you told those people in life, I can keep this car up. I'm gonna take care of it, wash it, clean it, make sure that it's well, make sure that the interest of lifestyle is kept up for it. I'm gonna have it all taken care of. It's my baby. And then all of a sudden, what happens is you start trying to backslide on your payments. You start telling yourself, I don't need to keep up with the small things because, man, come on, man, this is getting tiring. It's getting old. You start seeing with some women, they'll get the man, but then all of a sudden they don't want to actually deal with that other things that come with the man. You'll have it where the men will say, I want the woman. Dang, girl, you got to get your head done again? It's been about 2 to 3 weeks. Hell, I'm stretching out to almost a month. Come on, man, that's pushing it. Hey, we got a baby on the way. That I think we got to upgrade to get better jobs. See, we passed that dating shit. Understand, y'all gotta understand this. And this is why I always look at people when they say, well, the dating. Listen, what I was doing when I was dating, right? That's not necessarily how I'm gonna be when we're actually 3, 4, 5 months in, a year in, 2 years in, 5 years in, a babe, a child in, property, a vehicle. See, when you start adding on nuances to that of the competition, right? See, when you first start off your stride, you got a good step, you got a good push, you got a good kickoff. But now when you're starting to run, nah, relationships ain't never gonna be easy. Relationships, relationships are never gonna be easy. Relationships are never gonna be easy. That's a lie. That's impossible because you're dealing with the most uncertain thing in humanity. It's called a human. That human will get sick. That human will have bad days. That human will have pain, suffering. That human may bear life. That human may see things different. I agree with that, Cyrus. That's just always remember courting to actually be for real. Before there's dating, it's called something called friendship, courting, then dating. You court before you date. Then after you start dating, then you get engaged. After you get engaged, then you get married. But now the new algorithm is, hey, cool. What's up? We might date. We fuck. Okay, I think this one is definitely the one. Ha! Ain't no court, no virgin. Listen, that good luck finding that doggone diamond. I I wouldn't even know why somebody would. It literally, honestly, it's very that's a floating dove. That would see, but that's the thing about it is nothing. There's no such thing as an easy relationship. It's called, yeah, you can learn somebody, and see, this is why people start falling out of it. They get complacent. They get complacent. Yeah, I get it. You working a nice job. It. See, men naturally, and this is a danger zone for men. When we get a household or family or something nice, we start getting into a complacent stride where we have to do the bare minimum, least amount possible, so that way we can keep it or keep pace. I would tell you, brothers, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're gonna mess yourself up. You're gonna mess yourself up. Always strive for the best, brothers. Always strive to want to better yourself. Always strive. You got to want better for yourself. You got one better for you. In other words, what I'm saying is this, and I want y'all to understand me with this. I would do. You got to take them out. Do stuff with your children. I ain't got no time for that. No, you got to make time. That's part of the competition. Now you're a father. Now you have a job. Don't you want that raise? Now you got to understand. You have other things that are morally obligated to you. So you got to start pushing yourself. Same thing goes for the women. Baby, you think because you got some coochie between your legs, you think because you dropped a baby that, hey, shit, I done did my part. I'm good. I'm solidified. Bullshit. And if you think that's all it takes, then god damn it, a dog can do that. Actually, we got enough of these women out there that are doing just that. Well, shit, I'm the mother of your child. So you ain't gonna try to get a better job. You're not gonna try to better our stance of living. Like what's going on? This is why I get upset and annoyed when I see and hear, right? When I see and hear people saying that they're doing the so long as I'm paying the bills, that bitch should shut the fuck up and be thankful. Oh, okay. So long as I'm taking care of shit, you should be thankful for my existence of allowing you to be here. Come on, bro. This is why you see it when some people go to work, they just be sitting there having other people talk to them. Damn, so you don't go out. You're not gonna do nothing with your hair or your appearance. No, brother. You don't. You ain't gonna try to keep yourself up. No, you're not gonna start trying to educate your people. No. This is why you see the black family model right now starting to suck. This is why you getting these bastardized children that ain't worth the shit. Black boys all weak, highly effeminate. They want to be catered to. I wish Beyonce never made that fucking song "Cater to You." She done. I mean, it's already bad enough. These boys are. I mean, they're already. Now they just want to be woo 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 woo. I get it. You can sling some dick. Congratulations, my nigga. Outside of just slinging, can you doggone do a swing shift? Can you goddamn bust a goddamn a good 14 hours? Dear woman, can you help keep up the household? Please don't let it be when I come home. You all you did was throw down some hot dogs and say, "Here you go, eat, nigga." I'm like, bitch, you must got me fucked up. The fuck is this? Is this the kids' Lunchables pack? Well, that's part of the competition. That's part of the process. The same thing as a nigga. Like y'all dudes, y'all got to stop saying, "Listen, man, we got to live the bare minimum." Why we be saying that? Why we be wanting the bare minimum? That's why I be side eyeing. First of all, listen, man, if you got a sprain or you got some kind of trauma, slow down. There's a lot of people trying to compete with all kind of stress factors and issues going on. We need to help get y'all need to go get y'all shit together first. Y'all trying to do a lot of saving and coaching and life gathering. Hell, that's what I be watching out when people be trying to tell me about life shit, and I'm like, hold on, motherfucker, you ain't got your shit together. You ain't telling me shit right now. And I know a lot of people don't like, hey, you can't do that. Yeah, fuck, I can. You yourself ain't got no damn wins. How you gonna tell me? I had to shut down the men of my family. I said, nigga, ain't none of y'all ever put y'all woman in no fucking apartment, a house, a trailer. Y'all want to talk to me and tell me what I need to do to be a man. Y'all not built for competition. Y'all motherfucking cheerleaders. Sit y'all whole asses down. Same thing for a lot of these women. Listen. Nowadays, these women, they saying all this. Listen, y'all don't understand. A lot of these women nowadays, they feel a certain type of way when they'll say, now see now now here's the thing about it. Let me make sure I clear this up. Take some water. The women of today, the women of today that want a quality lifestyle, they're gonna go out there and compete. They're gonna go out there and compete. When y'all other women be trying to go to them, don't worry, sis, we ain't no competition. They're like, bitch, yeah, okay. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, if y'all don't think these other women, these younger women are not side-eyeing y'all and telling y'all, hey, y'all can say we not competing. Yeah, I'll agree with you to get you to drop your fucking guard. But y'all better understand, they on city girl time. They are on, I got to get what's mine. Business, household, by any needs necessary. Get in my way, I'll cut you. That shit ain't no joke. I'm watching these girls go to Volvo. They going out there and they busting their ass. And see, this is why you're hearing a lot of men starting to complain. Oh, these women out here doing this, the women out there. Nigga, if you have enough time to watch the women do all this, what the fuck are you doing? The fuck you doing? That little traditional shit. You can be traditional and both of y'all go to work. Hello. I don't know why that's a hard concept. You can be traditional. That's why I said a lot of people are stupid when they come around here and start saying all that dumb shit. What where she stayed at home and cooks a clean and goddamn I go to work abroad. Nigga, all right. Listen, I'm a soldier. I'm ex-military. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you do not build that type of cohesion of a bond, that motherfucker ain't gonna stay that long. Listen, I'm trying to tell you right now. You got to be in there. You got to be down in the wire with that motherfucker. I be trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all don't be hearing me, man. Y'all don't be hearing me. Yeah. See, the thing about it is y'all want to be told the nice things. I can't do that. I can't do that in good faith. Just lie to y'all. Because nothing is promised. I usually ask a man, so that's not guaranteed. No, nothing is ever guaranteed. That's the thing about it that a lot of us men understand. Nothing is guaranteed. I think we're at a situation. Women have already said women have opted out of competition. Some women are opted out. They're gonna hopefully, hey shit, I ain't gonna never get a man regardless. So fuck it. I'm either go gay or just god damn it, you know, whatever I get. Listen, Tyrone ain't worth the fuck. But god damn it, he mine. He mine. I'll take this piece of shit. Okay, baby, you fine with that? That's cool. If you fine with your piece of shit, then shut your ass up. Same thing. That's why when y'all be talking about this damn goofy shit, when people be saying, hey, that person, we gotta help them. No, we don't. We don't gotta help them. If they're not gonna compete, why am I helping? Why are y'all telling, listen, you can't fix somebody that don't want to fix their own shit. This is not Sesame Street. You want to be in the trailer, you want to be in the trash can with Oscar in them? Well shit. Have at it, bitch. That's why I don't feel bad for these niggas that be, I heard the women. I'm like, nigga, are you not gonna listen? Either you coming on the court, we playing 21 pickup. We ain't gonna just let you go to the rim and score. Tony ain't gonna allow you to do that. Iman ain't gonna give you no easy shot. Nigga, you gonna have to go in there and get roughed up. Man, there's enough women. All right, yeah, there's enough women. Let's get out of the way. There is enough women. But see, the type of woman that you might need or desire, see, she might not be available. She might not be at your access. Why? But you think because you got a wee wee that you're supposed to just get that. You think your fat, stinky, flabber ass should just get that shit. And actually, you don't even got to be fat. You don't even have to be a certain type of look. You just ain't built like that. I got to be real with y'all. A lot of men are not holistically built anymore. They say they want the woman. They say that they want the family. But are you built for that? I respect a man who says, listen, it's not in me. I ain't want no kids. I'm not ready for that. Ladies, if the man tell you that shit, leave him the fuck. Just respect that. Respect that. He already done told you. He done told you what time it was. Why are you doubting this man? See, that's the thing about it. Same thing for the fellows. If she telling you, listen, man, I'm just trying to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Maybe suck some dick. Maybe go out there, work, bust a 14-hour shift. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to do none of that household shit. Okay, cool. Why are y'all trying to put people into lanes and categories and they know damn well that ain't what the fuck they want to do? I be looking at y'all goofy as fuck, man. We y'all think y'all Jesus? Huh? We y'all think y'all Mary? Who y'all think y'all gonna turn a nigga into a man? A hoe into a wife? What kind of magical bullshit spells y'all been crafting? That's how these motherfuckers be. I'm gonna take this motherfucker, turn him upside down, flip him around, hocus pocus, ookie 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 ookie. There you go. But see, here's the thing about that. None of y'all are listen. None of y'all were born traditional. Y'all are all y'all do know y'all are modern people, right? Y'all are modern people. Y'all ain't out there doing nothing to do like there's nothing traditional about any of y'all. There's nothing traditional about any of y'all. If that's the case, what the hell y'all doing on YouTube? Get the fuck off of YouTube then. Y'all are not no traditional people. Why y'all keep running around saying that shit? See, I wish y'all never learned these words. Y'all are not traditional. None of y'all. I don't know what Kevin Samuels, that dumbass bitch Cynthia G, or any of these crazy motherfuckers done told y'all. Y'all are not traditional people. Y'all are modern people in the modern era, in the modern time. You have rights. You can go vote. You can go cook, clean. Everybody can do that. Wash clothes. The fuck? You don't see me running around, I need a woman to be traditional. Nigga, I need a woman that can help me. Help me, nigga. Help me. You help me, I help you. This is why you got these motherfuckers sounding all crazy shit. No, you're not. You're not. You're domestic what? No. You are a modern woman in a modern time. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. Let me wake you up from the dream. Nobody here is traditional. We are modern people. Black people. You are not as traditional as you think you are. Just because you can stay home, cook and clean, fold some clothes. And I think the problem with that is, are we talking about traditional roles, right? Because see, you understand we're in 2020 now. You have it where Chung Lee and Shoryuken are working at their job. The Indian man and Indian woman, they go to work. The white man and his wife, for the most part, they go to work. Majority of couples these days in America, I can't speak for the other places, they all go to work. Skylar works as a receptionist or in the dental office. Timothy does concrete or drywall. We were not raised and built like that. We're far removed from that. We have to compete. When the black women that were going out there doing X, Y, and Z for you black women to be able to be treated a certain type of way, right? In the medical field, you think they could have stayed in a traditional setting, sat back home, do X, Y, and Z? No. That little huggabug bedtime story. Listen, when the man was going to work, because the woman could not get a normal average mean job, I don't know if I need to go get that clipping of the women. Go look at Harvest of Shame. You have a women were busting out 10 to 14-hour jobs while the men were going abroad to go find work. Black men, when were you being treated fairly? Right, Cyrus? The wants. There's men that said they want a traditional woman, but they're not traditional. You're not traditional. You can be conservative, but guess what? You're gonna have progressive values. Mindset. What are y'all going back to the cabins? If y'all want to be traditional, take y'all ass off of YouTube right now. Get off of YouTube. Get off of YouTube. Get rid of this shit. All them rights and privileges and shit. I'm telling you right now, black women, y'all want to go be traditional? Stop voting. Stop voting. I want you to start submitting your check to that man if you ever get a job. Better yet, quit your motherfucking job. Go raise them damn kids and just wear a dress, no pants. I don't want y'all to see y'all in no more pants. Cover yourself up. Only time you need to go spend something is if that man allows you to get a wage, if he does give you a wage. Your vehicle, stop driving. You just let that man drive. I promise you, y'all gonna give up that lifestyle. That shit gonna get old. Some men say they didn't want that shit, but they're gonna stop. Some men may say they want that lifestyle, but they're gonna stop. They could be raised. Listen. They could be raised like that, but that don't mean that you are. We've been advancing. That's the thing about it. I think people want to say they have that moniker to say that they are like that. Well, they're not. It's just it's a nice thing to say. Yeah, I'm old school. I'm traditional. You old school. How you old school? Ma'am, sir, how you old school? Thank you. Ooh. Click on that right there. Harvest of Shame. The CBS report. Has Dragon remembers when we covered that, man. Y'all want to go see some traditional? Y'all want to go see the hardships of traditionalism? Go click on that right there. We covered that. We covered that right there. Harvest of Shame. Thank you, Has Dragon. The people that were in that lifestyle wanted their kids to go to school, wanted their people to be able to have a certain way of life. They wanted to have a fair chance to compete. They're like, yo, ain't no way you're telling me I'm breaking down 14 hours and I can't get a decent wage. Ain't no way you're going to tell me we've been picking strawberries. And guess what? I can only afford to put milk. I can't afford milk on my table. Brothers, you're not going to tell me that, listen, as a man, I'm not going to have to compete. You had to always compete in this American society. Hell, not this American society, world society. If that's the case, whenever another type of man walks across the goddamn street, you need to jump your ass off the curb or in the ditch when they walk by and hold your head down. Y'all are not traditional like you think you are. That's why I don't. That's why I would see. Here's the thing about it. And shout out to Jay. I'm glad you brought that up. Immigrants understand when they come to America, they're going to have to compete against all of y'all. I'm seeing right now where the Mexican women are going around these construction sites doing drywall and then weed whacking and shit, trimming hedges and shit. You gonna tell them that they traditional? Shit, they out there. Hey, come on. The men out there on the riding lawnmower. Y'all might want to go look at the Latinos. They out there getting it. Say what you gotta say about them, but they busting their ass. Shout out to them. Dudes in there, doggone putting up the frames. The women are right there. They probably can't carry the goddamn plyboards, but they'll definitely staple them. They'll probably have the youngest woman probably try to stay at home and babysit the kids to cut down on costs. I get you with that. If you have a newborn baby, I understand that. You don't want to put them in daycare. You got to do what you got to do. So that means somebody gonna have to step up. You're gonna have to step up your education. That's another thing. No, that's fair enough. You're not saying wrong. And yes, times are modern and people have a adjustment accordingly, but that doesn't negate their values. Well, the values and the way of how you're living your life are two different things. See, now you're talking on something different. Your values, you can have Christian values, but I'm gonna be for real. Ain't nobody actually living like a Christian in the Bible. Hello. Y'all do know there's more than 10 commandments in the Bible, right? Why do you think they chopped it? Why do you think God himself said, yo, just give them goddamn 10. Give them 10. If you actually want to look up how many commandments there are actually, y'all wouldn't want that word. Y'all would pretty much be y'all gonna be dressed like the Amish. Y'all would be like those Amish folks. They're stuck in time. They're stuck in time. Y'all ain't trying to get that work. Y'all don't want the back ages. And here's the thing about it. Don't get me wrong. Being in a household with a mother and a father, being raised to be respectable, good, decent folks, that's true. But y'all are not traditional. You can want a traditional setting, right? But see, and this is why I told you, black men, you have to compete. You have to compete. Other groups of men are coming here. Nigerian, Ghanaian, Australian, Russian, Ethiopian, Zimbabwe, what is it? I forget what they call them. Haitians, Jamaican. Other groups of black diaspora men are coming. Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Spanish men. Different men are coming. And they're going to compete for a job that you want. They're going to compete for a lifestyle that you feel like you should be ordained to have. So you're going to have to work, son, brother. You're going to bust your ass. This is why I hate these spaces that they tell you all this little coddle shit. This is why I don't care for these spaces that these women want to go to, these little groups, to go hear what they want to say. They still instilled traditional values in us. Values that not many have had the same experience as Sally. Listen, man. And I'm trying to tell y'all. You want to truly go traditional, give up the rights and freedoms that other people have progressed you in. Give up those rights and freedoms. Then you truly will be a traditional. See, the thing is people want access to certain progressions, but they still want to have the access. Can't have both. Can't have both. Yeah, that's what I said, man. Like these you got to where women are saying, I can do the same thing a man can do. Anything a man can do, shit. What do I need a man for? I can go out there and get my own money. Okay. She's right. She is right. I am not mad when a woman says, what do I need a man for? I can go out there and get my own damn money. Nah. I'm going to tell y'all, listen, this is why I said when competition is a thing, this is why you're going to have it where women don't mind talking, like, since the done time, women don't mind if you ain't on your A game. What would the older woman say? Hey, if you ain't taking care of that man, another woman gonna scoop him up. Well, he wasn't faithful anyway. No, I get you with saying that, but you just saying that you ain't gonna do what the fuck you need to do. You're obligated roles. Same thing for a man. If I, as a man, am not attuned to listening to my woman's issues, problems, and woes, Mr. Milkman may be able to slide in. People can be able to unhinge that of the factors of what we build. I have to doggone make sure I'm 10 toes down with my children. Yeah. Competition, y'all. Competition. Competition. A lot of people don't want to feel that or hear that. At one point, we had it Well, guess what? Men wanted to go into those schools and prove something. They wanted to get them certifications. They wanted to actually show the world and their community and their women and children that listen, look what I'm bringing back home. I'm bringing back home the game. I go on the hunt for the game and I bring it back. Women used to carry, they still do carry themselves in a certain type of mannerism so that way they can attract and gain the best access to a man. When you are taking care of, listen, men, I want to tell you something. Even when you have a family, you're still competing. You do understand that, right? I had a conversation with a white man. I also had a conversation with an immigrant. And I said, do y'all think men have to compete to keep their home? Now these are two different men. And both of them had the same answer. Men have to compete or they will lose their home. Now I'm going to address it from that of men because that's one thing I know. As a man, if you're not going to compete for your home, then it will never truly ever be your home. There will be times where your household buckles against you, or it will be rocked and shook to its core. And you're going to have to know how to navigate and properly set up the right allowance of diction. So that way they understand that, hey, I do what I need to do. So that way you can have. I make sure that y'all are good. I make sure give my kids a good tuition. Make sure that the woman has a bra, has clothes, has a vehicle. I have to be that bow that can break through the waves. That's a ship term. Bow, it's the front. You know, when it crashes through the ship, crashes through the waves, and it parts them. So that way, when the waves are coming at the ship, it just cuts through them. And when you have it where you as a man, you're competing, not just in the work, but also in holding down the home, taking time with your children, talking with them, establishing root grounds with them. This is why I say a lot of men don't get just covered with just I gotta work. See, that's not the only aspect towards that of being a champion. Knowing how to talk to your teammates. Sometimes I go sit down with my daughters and talk with them, play games with them, talk about things emotionally with them to get their minds to think and rear them in how they should be. Tell them about going to school, getting an education, having certain type of respectable fundamentals about themselves. I sit down with my sons. I talk to them about how to love themselves, how to have inner beauty, and how the dog gonna be able to look at things, how to be able to have control of their emotions. Thank you, Ms. V. It's part of the competition. As a man, if I don't sit down and teach my children how to mentally have that wherewithal of a mind. See, this is why whenever they say, "Oh, when your kids go outside that household, you know they're going to be influenced." How are they going to be influenced? Nigga, if I'm already rearing their mind on how they got to be able to maneuver in society. how they're going to have to compete. My son was worried about his body. You got a lot of these dudes. Women gonna love you if you're fat. My son, he's a big, stocky, fat boy. I said, son, we're gonna have to do something about that. We're gonna go out and work out. We're gonna run. We're gonna jog. We're gonna do push-ups and sit-ups. Times when he wants to quit, I keep him disciplined. When he went to the pool, he was nervous on how they were going to perceive him. I said, son, this is the lesson that I got to teach you, that you got to be able to step out on your own. Take off your shirt. You sure I can wear my t-shirt while I'm, you know what I'm saying? His mama told him that he could wear his t-shirt. No. Take off your shirt. Take it off. You scared of your little man boobies? Look at them. They're not as big as you thought they were. They're small. I said, I want you to doggone flex. Flex your muscles. Come on. Flex your muscles, boy. I want you to get on that board and I want you to do a cannonball. And I want you to get in that pool. And I want you to be wild and confident and just have fun. And whenever you feel nervous, you keep going harder and harder and harder. Guess what happened? Other kids wanted to come around him to play. The boys wanted to play football with him. The girls wanted to play tag with him. When it was all said and done, I sat down at the edge of the pool. I said, hey, did you learn confidence yet? I said, look over there. You see that one boy? He's sitting under that umbrella, up in the fetal position, worried on how people will perceive him. He's afraid to come out here and compete. You're in the pool of competition, son. You're in the pool of competition. You got to jump in this pool. You got to wild out. And you got to be confident in every stroke and stride that you do. You got friends now. You got little girls that are playing with you now. You did that, not me. You did that. Was the lesson understood? Yes. When you walk with confidence. See, people worry about a man or woman that walks with confidence and dominance in their step, that walks with a smile. This is why people can't offend me when they say things to me online. But I'm like, nigga, you can't take me off my pedestal. You can't. I watch as young girls are out here in the communities, in society. They have to learn who and what will take to them. Young black women, you will and you have been competing for as long as I know. Black women, you will compete. You will have to compete. That is not an option. If that's the case, you wouldn't be going as hard as you are right now to get these positions as judges, lawyers, businesswomen, politicians. Why y'all doing all that? Don't say, well, we're just doing it for ourselves. Bullshit. You're doing it because of bragging rights. You're doing it to say, I'm the baddest woman in town. You think Beyonce don't compete? Huh? Well, name some business women out there that are out there competing. You think women who are that are in law, that are out there in business, cooking, culinary, you don't think they ain't competing? You don't think women that ain't trying to hold down certain households and also their man, you don't think they ain't competing? Just say you're not part of the competition, sis. Just say you're not built like that thoroughbred. Stop with that kumbaya nigga shit. That's one thing my cousin say. I can smile at my cousin said I could smile in a bitch's face, but I know that we all in this race. And y'all go, oh, that's fake. Nah, that ain't fake. Champions smile at the competition all the time. They know what time it is. My cousin will tell you, listen, this is why some women, when they start getting certain stuff, they start maneuvering a little bit differently. Come on outside. No, 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 no. I got a job. I got to go to work. I got to punch in the clock. I got to be at Walmart. What? You don't got a man for that? It's not that I don't got a man. Shit, I got a lot of niggas be hollering me at the damn checkout line. But I actually want to actually maintain a lifestyle. I want to maintain a lifestyle. You know? You're having it where some people thoroughly believe that is pressed upon them, that they should not have to work. Listen, if comp- if Danae had enough wherewithal to say, you know what, I fought hard for this type of man. This is what I get. This is what I get. Shame on me. Some women, they'll fight for, here's the thing, man. You'll have it where a lot of women, they'll fight for their home. They'll fight for that. They'll fight for their home. I'll give them that. I will not take that. Men, listen, men are not built the same way as women are when it comes to cheating. We're just not. I will tell you that right now. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie on my penis. I ain't gonna lie on my penis. Woman be like, he did it to me. He did that. He did that. Versus you'll have it where there'll be men. Men are trained to take more letdowns. Damn, that didn't go as quite as planned. I mean, I really could have used that. I know what it's like to get that and take that type of hurt. It sucks. I'm not gonna say people because I don't listen. I don't cramp. I don't push out babies and shit. We gotta stop doing it. That we all doing the same thing on the scale. To an extent, we are, but at some point, nah, we're not. I don't know what it is to be a black woman. So when y'all be trying to tell me about that, I can respect that, but I'm not a black woman. I'm just not. I respect what y'all women go through. Don't, and so you don't gotta start telling me the nuances. I respect that. I'm not gonna downplay that. Not me. You ain't gonna hear that from me. You're not gonna hear that problem from me. Not BMT. So I don't scoff at no. I don't scoff at. I see what women are doing. Just like the same way as I don't. When a woman tries to tell me about what men are doing or what men do, I'll be like, wait, wait, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Wait. What are you going through? That put you on par. Like we have our struggles. We have our struggles. We have our hardship and pain. Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly, Nicole. Women, I'm late. Women compete a different way for men. Women, you have a family or a community, your parents or our friends can act on your behalf to bring people together. We don't have that in ours. And see, that's the thing about it. Like, we don't always have the same integrity of a bridge. That's why, like I said, man, I understand that right now the scraps that are not always given. And y'all gonna say, what scraps, man? You could just go out there and get it. Nigga, if we could just go out there and get it, then a lot of us we all would have it. Everybody's not gonna get the damn belt. Y'all need to start having that real y'all need a conversation. Just like some women understand, like, yo, every woman ain't gonna goddamn get a good man. Some of them are taking that shitty deal. Of course, I don't encourage that shit. I don't. No, not me. No. But some people say, I can't, I'm not strong enough until I can get a better deal. I'm gonna have to just make do. I was afraid for a time period to be alone. I was afraid to be alone. I was. But I had to learn how to love myself. I had to learn how to do that. I had to learn how to appreciate that there is no such thing as guarantees. There is none. If I don't take care of it and cherish it, I can very much so lose it. I can. Some men take the love and affection of their community and their loved ones for granted. Okay. Some people take that for granted. Everybody say that they want a quality woman, but they don't do what they need to do. You turn that on. They don't do what they need to do to keep up that woman. I hear a lot of men talk about, oh, I want a woman, I want to do this, I want that, I want. Nigga, when are you going to do? What are you going to do? You want that, but you ain't going to do what you need to do to obtain that. So you don't deserve that. I'm sorry, but I believe in no motherfuckers to starve. You don't get to eat unless you put in the work. You ain't gonna come out here and help with the harvest, nigga. Starve, bitch. The fuck? Fuck we feeding you for? You can get just enough rice and some goddamn water. Take your ass to that stream and bust your ass. You can get a meal if you work. Ladies, stop dropping your drawers if that nigga ain't doing no work. Fellas, stop giving access to your goddamn purse if that woman ain't right there holding it down for you. She ain't looking out for you. Guess why you giving her access? But she a pretty face, huh? Do you mind to say you got a prostitute? Coffee, please. Just say you got a nice little prostitute. Some of these girls, that's all they doing. Some of these niggas are no more than goddamn trick babies, looking for a mama. They just looking for a goddamn mama. I done told y'all, man. A lot of these people are not built like they say they are, man. They complain. I don't complain about women getting gains out here. I'm not complaining about that shit. But that means, guess what? If I get with the right woman, right, as a man, guess what? Y'all can have those. You get access to those gains. If she truly is working with you, guess what? Y'all both are getting the gains. That's why I question motherfuckers. Like, I've never heard another group get mad that their woman is getting gains, that she has more of a chance to compete in the race. Same thing when I hear for a lot of these women. Why do the men get that? Why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? Well, hold on, baby. Are you fucking with him like that? If you're not, then I don't know why you fixing your lip. I don't know why you got your mouth open. You ain't speak no positive into that man's life. You ain't doing nothing with that man. That's why I said, listen, if you're not fucking with him like that, leave him alone. Same thing that I tell a lot of these men. You're not fucking with these women. Shut your fucking mouth. I'm saying they ain't gonna know today. No, then just say, bitch, you can't play 21 pickup with them. That's all you gotta say. Just say you can't play with them. That's all it comes down to it. The men that are out there thriving and flourishing, they out there doing it. They out there doing the damn thing. They out there making a way. And the motherfuckers who ain't doing shit, guess what? They're gonna complain all fucking day. You think it was easy for me eating ramen noodles? Before they were air mattresses, we had mattresses on the floor, pallets. I know. It's like I've seen. Well. Guess what? Guess what? They gonna have to go through it. What Shaka Khan said? Through the wire. Well, guess what? I guess you have to go to the wire, baby. When it comes to running that race, when we out there working our asses off, if y'all play volleyball, basketball, if you play any type of thing, even down to like sports, at some point you got to be able to build yourself first. Yes, football and them games, they're team sports. But guess what? You gotta do stuff. You gotta do the work. You think because you didn't show up to practice and put in the work and the effort that you should be allowed to play? See, that's what it's called. That's when people feel that entitlement that they should be allowed a trophy like everybody else. Nah, you definitely shouldn't. You definitely shouldn't. You don't. No, you don't need that. You don't need that. You ain't trying. You're not trying to be. You're not trying to be in that type of light. You know. I'm saying you ain't trying to be out there like that. What about But I mean, I'm asking, in all fairness, a lot of men talk about the home, about being fathers, but do y'all even go down there to the school? Do y'all even go down there to take your kid to the family doctor or dentist or eye doctor? Do y'all spend time with just the kids in y'all community and just talk with them? They all know me, Mr. BMT. I talk with the young girls. You know what I'm saying? I talk to them, ask them about school, ask them about how they doing with their work stuff. I tell them that, oh, that's a nice little dress, baby. That's nice. How did everything go? You doing your schoolwork? You doing what you're supposed to be doing? I talk with the young men. I let them know, hey, learn how to use your words, not your fists. Learn how to have patience. I don't mind telling that to a lot of these young people. They don't know. They don't. And I don't excuse them for ignorance and stupidity. And I know we're going to say, well, some people don't know. Yeah, that's fair. But see, at some point, when you start becoming grown, guess what? All that, hey, when you start becoming grown, hey, that stuff will start going out the window. Well, I didn't have a father in my life. Okay, you didn't have a father in your life. Nigga, you are now 25 years old. Stop it. Stop it. You're 25 years old. You're not, no. We're not gonna do that. I hate when y'all do those stupid little talking points. That because you didn't have this, that's why you're able to get away. No, stop it, man. Y'all gotta stop making these excuses for people. She don't know what a real man is. Nigga, you know not to touch the fucking stove. Now all of a sudden you don't know what a good human being is. Well, you know, no, stop. We're not playing these games no more. I'm not playing games with y'all. I'm not. There's accountability on the table. It's always been here. It's always been here. Hasn't gone anywhere. And that's a bad habit that we keep on doing. There are a lot of women out there busting their ass. There's a lot of men out there busting their ass, doing what they need to do, forging ahead, setting up stuff. There are people out there that want holistic relationships, not just sexually, but communal value. There's some people that are not lay. I'm not community. They're not community oriented. I'm not gonna lie to you. Y'all ain't gonna be start preaching that little kumbaya nigga shit to me, and you ain't doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing. You're not gonna put that shit on me. No, I call whoever is putting forth an effort. That's we can talk. We can talk. This is not you get a say so or input when you're not doing anything. You're not on the track and field with us when we working our asses off. You're not out here actually putting in some amount of weight. I got more respect for the goddamn what's the dude? If you are somebody, listen, there's a girl that works at Dollar General. I see her pushing on big boxes. She has to probably weigh what about what 130. She don't weigh that much. She don't. And the thing that when it comes down there to it, she goes hard. She goes real hard in the paint. And the thing about it was, I said, "Well, dang girl, you pick up that box." She said, "Listen, I don't. I listen. Ain't nobody else gonna do it." She told me how she came in. She was just a cashier. In about doggone 4 months' time, I watched that woman become a manager. I watched her become a manager. I see a young dude. He working doing Coca Cola. He said he went from driving the truck, just driving the truck, to now he's out and about making moves. No, no, no. He wasn't driving the truck. Originally he was just driving a car to the stores to go stock. Now he's actually working on being able to drive a truck because he's applying the effort. You hear everywhere a lot of black men saying that we need patriarchy back in the community. I'm like, dude, why are they gonna listen to anybody that's not doing anything actively in their community? Why should anybody see? I concern myself with that. That you want it where people they want people to actively follow, follow and listen, but literally they not doing anything towards helping the women and men in their community or in their household. You want your woman and children to best listen to you, but yet you're not doing anything. And I mean, it doesn't have to be something that they're actually your woman and children, but I do have a lot of people in that of my society that do listen to me. But I put in the time and effort. I got a little baby. She ain't got no daddy, but she come around my house, and whenever I'm out there watering my garden, she be right there grabbing the water hose. She can be right there in her little pretty dress, and she will grab that water hose. And I ain't never told her to do it. I've never told her to do it. She'll grab the water hose and she'll start dragging it along to follow behind me. But that's what makes her happy. That makes her happy helping me water the garden. I said, you see these tomatoes right here? These are your tomatoes. You put forth the effort. These are your tomatoes. So whenever you're ready, guess what? You can pick and pluck off whenever you want these tomatoes for your salad. She likes salad. So she's motivated to do that. Her sissy, her sister, so I can get a tomato. She's like, no, mine. See, that's mean. Her mama was like, yeah, you got to share, sissy. I said, no, stop that. She can share, but understand this. She's putting forth the effort and the work. So guess what? She has that right to choose who she allows to have access to what she deservingly is doing. She don't have to just give it to other girls because she's out here while they're out about playing. She's doing the work. She is. So why does she have to yield? Why does she have to doggone let other girls eat off of her fruits of her labor? That's not fair. They say, come here, baby. These are your tomatoes. Them other girls want access, they gotta come here and put forth the work skill. Same thing I told them boys. Y'all want to be on that football team? Y'all can't be sitting around here. Y'all need to go out there and work. And see, that's where we fell short from grace. We had rules. So what was it? If a man don't work, a man don't eat. You had it where the woman who was trying to tell other women about that of how to deal with a man, the other girl, the women that actually were in the fray doing, hush, you can't talk. Until we can see you actually hold down your own shit, I don't even know why you having this conversation with us. What they'll do? The women would son that girl and say, "You a little girl. Come back to us when you holding down the front line of your household. Come back to us when you can get a job." Same thing for the men. Men are the same way. Hey, young brother, I get you saying what you're saying. This is why sometimes when I hear or talk to a lot of these men, I'll be like, "Hey, bro, I get you saying all this stuff, but get you really well. You see how these women are treating the men? Yeah, yeah, I do. They're weeding out the weak. You're one of the weak, are you? If you are, then the mission accomplished. If it was up to me, no, I would not allow you to have you. You do not get access to a woman if you ain't got what it takes. Well, that's because of the system. They outbid the system. Outdo the system. Outdo it. Show why you should be that system rather than her being on that welfare systematic system. You show her why. You show her why. That's one thing about it, man. A lot of people say that they want the access. They don't want to do what it takes to keep up the access, man. Same thing for when it comes to a lot of men. If you ain't going to compete in the process, you can't complain about the process, man. Sorry. Well, why am I even saying sorry? You're sorry. All right, y'all. I'm BMT. Much respect and love for y'all. Peace.